Oops, I was muted there. Hey, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the Brown Gent. In this video, I'm going to talk about Elixir, which is another sort of restaking ETH protocol, or at least you have to use some Ethereum to earn your rewards. And while they haven't confirmed an airdrop per se, there's a lot of speculation given the reward system that they got going on. So we're going to get into the video. And as always, remember, none of this here is financial advice. Please do your own research before you make any decision. And as always, if you want extra coaching, guidance, and support, we have the Web3 Secret Society with about 100 or so members who find it very valuable. Links to that are in the description below. Now, guys, let's just be straight up here. This is a very scary market. It's a very terrible time. One of the things I hope you are seeing is that some tokens are holding up better than others. Now, while Ethereum is down about 23% in the last month, ever since we got close to approaching the all-time high, I think we went all the way up to 85% of that value. The reality is the market has been doing terribly. If you just take a look over here on Banter Bubbles, which, by the way, if you guys haven't already, you can still sign into this and you can earn your airdrop if you keep it open. But you can see the market is just doing absolutely disgusting things. And people are panicking all over the place. In fact, right now, I'm imagining that most people are not on YouTube, not looking at their crypto portfolios, and not looking for airdrop stuff. Because when everything is red, people don't like that. People don't like losing. And I think that's a big mistake because sometimes these can actually show us some really good opportunities. Now, I'm making this video because I believe that Ethereum is one of the better tokens to hold regardless of what type of the market it is. So whether it's a bear market or a bull market, Ethereum will hold on much better than a ton of alts. And that's because it's the closest analog to Bitcoin. And as such, it's not that far off and is not as leveraged. In fact, we may see some upside or some extended upside with a potential ETF in the future. So that being said, for me, it always makes a lot of sense to lock up or stake my Ethereum because I plan on holding that for a much longer period than I do a lot of other altcoins. So Elixir is a sort of order book liquidity protocol. And basically what is happening over here is they're giving their community or people who are interested an opportunity to earn a bunch of yield. They have a yield-bearing token called ETH Elixir, and they have this sort of token program through their potions. That's sort of their sort of thing. It goes with the Elixir theme. Now, I'm not going to spend time going through the Elixir network because I don't think it's important for this video. But the first thing I always recommend you do, go here and click on join the community, join their Discord. It'll give you a ton of updates on everything that's going on. You can also go and run a validator or view the Elixir network. My recommendation, as always, is to read the documents if you haven't already, which you can do at the top right of the screen. You see it here, documents. And when you click on that, you basically get to hear you get to see a lot more about exactly what is going on with this protocol, exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to build this modular network, right, to basically power liquidity on order book exchanges. It's very similar to what we see with Orderly Network, right? So who knows if there'll be a competitor or if there's sort of different niches in that space. But the opportunity really is around supplying liquidity. And right now, you can go into the apothecary and you basically earn potions, which is their sort of reward system or point system for contributing to Elixir. So you brew potions by depositing assets and referring users. Now, guys, you know me, I am not interested. I'm in the habit, basically, of telling you guys about an opportunity just so I can show referral links. I do have my referral link below, but as always, it is not, if you want to support the channel, feel free to do so. If not, you can just backspace out and just go to elixir.xyz. I won't be offended. Don't worry about that. The reason I'm bringing this to you is because I do think it's an opportunity. When you do click on connect a wallet, I am going through Ethereum, although you can go through the Sway wallet. And what you want to do, and I'm going to show you exactly what I've done so far. I'm going to just go in my ledger and approve. what'll happen is you get the option to connect your social account. So I connected my Twitter, I connected my Discord. I didn't connect my suite. You can do that. I don't really see that to be much value. And then what you want to do is you want to look at liquidity, and you can manage what's called the Elixir ETH. So by clicking on this button, you can then deposit Ethereum from the ETH mainnet, which is probably the only downside here. I don't like it. Because what will happen is if you deposit at least $100 in either USDC or any Elixir powered product to an exchange, or you deposit ETH, you'll get a sort of boost on the potions. And the first one you do, the first $100 gets you a mystic potion. I don't really know what that entails, but I imagine it gets you a lot more, or it'll be a lot more valuable. So I put in 0.1 ETH earlier. The reason I haven't put up more is because this is the time for me to be buying up the dip on a ton of these tokens. I will be buying a bunch more Ethereum during this period. I'm just waiting to see where Ethereum sort of settles out. It's currently at 2,800, but just given the chart, it can go all the way down to 24 or 2,500, right? If you look at the Fibonacci's. So based on all that, not in a rush right now, but I wanted to make this video because I do think it's worthwhile. At the same time, you also want to just make sure you monitor the GUI, right? Now that we're on ETH mainnet, you can see here a swap, $60, $102 for NFT, $19 for bridging, $51 for borrowing. A transaction will likely cost me $20 to $30 just to deposit right now. So if you're going to do that kind of stuff, you want to make sure you're depositing a significant amount of money. And basically what will happen is you will get Elixir ETH. That's going to be one-to-one collateralized, but it will also hold the yield bearing token. So basically the value of Elixir ETH will continue to increase as a multiple of Ethereum. Now, one thing I do want you to notice here is you cannot withdraw until I believe August 15th, which is when they will launch their mainnet. Now, there's a ton more information in here. You can check out the FAQ to see exactly what's going on. What's the Elixir potion? If you wanted to look into how to run a validator and sort of go through this, they have a ton of information on this. One of the things you do have to realize is, you see here, August 15th, that's the only time you're able to withdraw. So be very cautious here. Like I said, I think it's all right to get in. I'm not putting that much in because, there's so many asks for our Ethereum with EtherFi. Some people are choosing to stay on Blast. Maybe you're on Mode Network. Maybe you're in Renzo. Maybe you're in Pendle. There's a ton of different asks for your liquidity. I just want to make this video so it was clear that there's an opportunity here. And maybe you don't want to put money into this, and you're saying, hey, you know what? Forget it. I don't have the funds to put another, even trace amounts of ETH into this protocol. Well, you can make sure that what you should do is make sure you follow their Twitter. On their Twitter, every so often, they will post things around what's called an Elixir ritual. And basically, if you contribute socially, you'll earn potions. So there's a ton more detail below here. It started on Wednesday, and now basically this will happen bi-weekly. It'll be unique challenges and events that reward potions to participants. And if you do social interactions and contributions, they're actively recorded. So the first one is you have to join the Discord, and actually they're asking people to make a summary on what Elixir Rituals is. So you can actually see this here from the Discord. The first Elixir Ritual is, basically help people make rituals. So if you click on the rituals channel, that's exactly what you'd see. So guys, what I want you to take away from this video is there is no rush to get into a protocol like this. So that's why I would say if you are getting in, wait till the GUI is low. One of the other things you should be cognizant of is this is more like a piggy bank. So just like Manta, where we had to wait a couple months, here you'd have to wait likely. August is the 8th month, and we're in the 4th month right now. So you have to wait another 4 months and 2 days. So be okay with that. Either that or put in less. And if you're not okay with that, then maybe you just say, hey, this one isn't for me. Now, as always, for me, I'm always looking for more reasons to stack Ethereum because, like I said, I think it's severely undervalued, especially considering the rest of the market, despite the corrections and everything else going on. And I think that there will be further opportunities to maximize on this. So that's why for me, I likely will end up around 0.5 to 1 Ethereum in Elixir. But like I said, guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm sharing that with you guys. I want to have a very holistic view on everything you can do with your Ethereum. And eventually I make a full guide covering everything, referring to all of these videos. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.